Wow, I'm down drums, bass. Oh, it's just me this week. Has this ever happened to you? It happens to me all the time. In this video, I'm going to show you some gear and technique to keep things fresh for you and your congregation when you're leading solo. When you're leading on your own, you have nothing to hide behind. So it's important that both your voice and your instrument sound their best. I love using the Fishman Spectrum DI. It includes a compressor, an EQ, a volume, anti-feedback, tuner, and allows me to blend my dry pickup signal with an acoustic image, so my acoustic guitar goes from sounding like this to this. Add a little reverb. I'm feeling a lot more comfortable. Now that we have our guitar sounding great, it's time to move on to the voice. It is so important that your voice amplified sounds good to your ears, because if you're not confident, you're gonna have a hard time doing what you're trying to do. So, a little bit of compression, a little bit of reverb, and taking the time to EQ with a sound engineer will make all the difference in the world. You'll go from this, Lord, still my heart, to this, Lord, still my heart, I want to hear you. The idea when leading on your own is to be able to create some variation between every song. It makes it more fun for us and for our congregation. Let's talk rhythm. If you're playing piano or you're playing guitar, you still have your feet. This little contraption is gold. The key is to not overuse it. I like to bring it in as like a snare hit on a 2 and 4, either in a chorus or a bridge. It gives the big parts of your song just the right amount of lift. You notice mine has some duct tape on those tiny little mini cymbals? That is not because they're broken, it's there on purpose because it actually quiets it. In my context, I have a very small congregation and just a little bit goes a long way, so taping those together actually quiets it down. Harmonica isn't just for folk and blues. I like to use it in instrumentals to just kind of create a little bit of a pad underneath when I'm playing, or create some light hook at the intro of a song or maybe on the outro of a song. You don't need to really know how to play it very well. As long as you're in the right key and kind of have a general idea of where you should go, you'll be in good shape. Need some atmosphere? The Atmosphere is an awesome pedal. It has multiple options in any key that you want that just holds a nice, long, gentle pad underneath what you're playing. This is another one where it's really important not to overuse it, but to only use it in specific areas. It's great for some instrumental parts, or maybe when you're talking and can't think about your playing too much, and it's also great for transitions. Now it's cool to have the sound, it's cool to have the gear, but ultimately the key is to play differently when you're leading solo. Nothing is more impactful than the way you actually play your instrument. You don't want to just bang away at 4 chords all the time. I think about each arrangement and how dynamically I'm going to approach the song. I think about rhythm, I think about making sure my verse is different from my chorus, which is different from my bridge. So I'm keeping my verses here, my chorus is here, and my bridge is here. I also allow myself to play a lot busier in different sections because it allows me to be creative and there's more room to fill. If you're struggling to find ideas around leading solo, Worship Artistry has over 600 song tutorials that includes a solo acoustic chapter that kind of walk through different ways to add dynamic even before you get a harmonica and a tambourine. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to the Worship Artistry YouTube channel and let me know what I missed in the comments.